Hey guys, Redbeard here. Look, man, we got so much going on. I'm gonna have to do several shots to get all this in. But anyway, got my metal ordered up. They delivered it. Unfortunately, I thought they were gonna bend it up and weld it and make the full chassis. They didn't. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. But the accountant ran out tonight, picked me up a few supplies. Got me some mineral spirits for cleaning the tube. DOM is nasty. But anyway, that'll clean her up pretty good. I've been looking at this surface conditioning tool. It's got like a rotating drum. And I might have picked it up too. And then I got the Harbor Freight Special Hercules. Anyway, the portable bandsaw conversion kit, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, for everything I got going on, I thought it would come in handy. I've also ordered a manual tube notcher. It's like a nibbler. You put the tube in, pull the handle down, it takes the chunk out. It looks interesting. I don't know. If it doesn't work for this project, that's okay, because I have to build all the handrails for the new house, and it'll pay for itself eventually, right? So that's all ordered up. Got that coming, and shop's coming along. Second floor is pretty much framed in. Pretty good. It's looking hot. But anyway, they're starting on the third level, which I still struggle with saying out loud, that there'll be 3 levels of living space inside of the shop. And it's a Quonset, and we're not putting any holes in the Quonset, so it's 3 levels inside of the shop, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, it'll be nice. It'll be guest space when we're done, but it's kind of cool because we get to do a trial run on everything we want to try in the house. We'll try it out in the shop, see if we like it before we're fully committed to doing it in the house. But as y'all can see, I got a lot of stuff to move around. I'm about to pull the vise off the table. I don't have like a 20-foot frame table or nothing, okay? Even if I had room, I don't have the resources right now to get that and get it put in. Now we get to the new shop. Hopefully we have a little bit better setup. But I gotta tell you, we're gonna be leaning on the old lift table again one more time. I'm gonna take and rip down 2 sticks of a 48-inch tube, tack them along the sides, square them up, and basically we're gonna have a 2-point jig here on a hydraulic table. We'll have to move the table over to the other bay. Waffles will never be back in this shop. She's getting relocated to the house garage tomorrow, and I doubt she ever makes it back in down here. She'll pull in and get air in her tires and whatnot, but man, we're out of space. We're running low on time, and I gotta get serious. So anyway, we're gonna move the table, have the rails welded on it. We'll start building the chassis off of those rails, and basically I'm gonna rely on them to be my flat. I will calibrate my angle blocks to the rails, and we're gonna go for it. So I am using the subframes. You probably have concerns like, how are you gonna keep it all square? I got the same concerns, okay? But I gotta work with what I got. And God makes a lot of ratchet straps. I own a lot of ratchet straps. We'll bind her up, pull her in. We'll get her square. But the cool part is the front and rear subframe both attached with 4 bolts. So once the chassis is built, I will take it to an alignment shop. I will hog the holes out of hair, build some custom spacers, like alignment spacers. And what we'll do is at the alignment shop, we will suck everything tight with it aligned. I'll come in and tack it. And probably what I'll do is go ahead and have crush collars already installed over the bolts. So basically I'll be crushing the mounting bushings inside of that and then burning in the tops and the bottoms, and so it'll be sandwiched. And that's kind of the route I'm going to go on this, I believe. I may not do a lower plate, just an upper plate, so I can still change everything out. But yeah, how am I going to keep it square? I'm going to get back to you on that. But I can't sit around forever worrying about the details. It's a pretty big detail, but it's Redbeard's overthunk junk, man. Rest assured, I have overthunk it, and I have a plan up here. We'll see what it looks like when it's out here. The cool part is I just have to get the tub on there and get everything square. Like, the tires have to be square with the line of the road. The tub has to be square with the tires. If the chassis is a 1/4 inch out, I've got plenty of adjustability the way I'm building it. I'm going to be able to square it up. So is that a great answer? Maybe not, okay? But I'm willing to bet. If we're all honest with ourselves, any chassis you've built yourself, any structure you built yourself, there are points that are not quite as square as they should be. Not all squares as square as others. But anyway, we're going to get there, guys. I'm excited. This stuff's going to make life a little bit easier. What I like about this bandsaw clamp, it's got an adjustable like turntable. So if I mark it upright, I'll be able to do some quick zip, knock the ends off the tubing, and then do some mild coping. I think it's going to speed things up a lot on building all these 4,000 triangulation braces I have to put on this chassis. The other cool part is I haven't measured it out. I bought 8 sticks of DOM today. Let's say they're 21, 22 foot a piece. I have roughly like 170 foot of DOM to play with and a bunch of flat stock to build braces, body mounts, whatnot. We'll get it all squared up. It'll be okay. But the cool part is me and my kid loaded the tubing, the two of us. So when it's done, the two of us should be able to move the chassis. That's the goal. So looking forward to that. I think it's going to be incredibly rigid when it's all done. And the 1.5 inch, 120 wall DOM, man, I wouldn't trust a single rail of it, but 3 of them all braced together, and if I do it right, it's going to be solid, man. I'm really pretty comfortable with where this is headed. Is it conventional? Not in the least. But I don't feel that anybody's really watching this for conventional. Whoa! I'm back. Hey, look, we got our chassis kit sitting here on the floor. I got a little video unloading that by myself. But anyway, I got to get this chassis out of the way because I don't have room to do all my tubing. Alright, so the fun part is tomorrow I'm going to move the fab table, the rotating table, the table over here. And I'm going to move it over here in this space so I can do 15-foot width and get my chassis laid out on it. But before I do that, I'm actually going to pull the bender off of its mount and tack it to the turntable. So once it's tacked to the turntable, I don't have to worry about it tipping. It'll take the weight of the tube, and I can open the garage door and scoot the table out the garage door if I have to complete my bends. Weather's going to be nice tomorrow. It's probably ambitious, but I plan to get all 6 tubes bent tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I doubt it happens, but that's my plan. But what we got to do now is we have to free the old chassis. So I got that pulled up. Next step, guys, I'm going to roll the chassis out from underneath it, the original frame. I am going to show you a quick thing on that. Q was pretty impressed by it. I take it for granted. I'm from the South. I want to show you like how clean 40-year-old iron is from the South. But anyway, we're going to get that drug outside. I'm going to tarp it. It'll be just out the shop door. But for measuring any mounts I need, it'll be right there. So I think this is the plan. And we're going to have to run with it. Because I'm done dropping. I'm invested at this point. And so anyway, if you're armchair quarterbacking and wait until I screw up to tell me, just go ahead and save it at this point. If you like it, cool. If you don't, well, it's not for sale anyway. So anyway, guys, keep watching along, and let's see where we get. Hey, guys, look. So there's a 40-year-old frame rail, right? And if you're from the Northeast, you kind of have a preconceived notion in your head what a 40-year-old frame rail looks like underneath its protective layer of dirt. And you're like, is that dirt or is that rust? Well, let's find out. I'm going to wet that down and clean that up. But if you look, that is factory paint on a 40-year-old frame rail underneath the truck. So, guys, that's the biggest difference between where this rig's from and where it's at now. But rest assured, it'll never see the streets up here. So anyway, guys, I am scrapping this frame. I may sell it, but nothing wrong with it other than we are about to push it way beyond what it was designed to handle. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. I'll show you all that, but like that's the original drive shaft. All this original. So pretty cool stuff. Anyway, guys, let me get this pulled out of the shop, and we'll see where we're at. That's right.